Florence is your villain origin story. You gotta see the big ones. As the Italians say, buonissimo. If you want something unforgettable, well, welcome to Florence, where Michelangelo carved, Renaissance bloomed, and tourists still manage to get lost just 5 minutes from the train station. Whether you're planning your first trip here or even your third, there are some lessons that only come with time. I've been exploring Florence for over 10 years, and today I'm going to share with you all those hard-earned lessons in just 10 minutes. Oh, and stick around because later in the video I'll reveal to you one big mistake I made on my first trip here and how you can avoid it. Getting to Florence. If you're already in Italy, well, come by train here to the Santa Maria Novella train station. It's perfect. It'll drop you off just steps away from the city center. If you're flying in, well, you'll be coming in at the Florence airport. It's a tiny little airport, only about 7.5 kilometers from the city center. If you're traveling light, and I recommend you do, well, just go outside the airport, take a left, and jump on the tram. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's efficient, and it'll get you to Florence in about 20 minutes in no time. If you're traveling with 2 big rolling suitcases plus your mom's souvenirs, well, you might want to splurge for a taxi. It'll cost you around €30 to get from the airport to the center. Florence is one of the few cities where the train station is better located than most 5-star hotels. Where to stay? Everyone wants to stay near the Duomo because, well, it's the Duomo, but it's expensive, loud, and full of tourists. So stay on the south side of the river in the San Nicolo or Santo Spirito areas. Oltre Arno, beyond the Arno River. It's quieter, cooler, and full of some of Florence's best bars and artisan shops. What are my booking tips? Well, hotels for shorter stays. I use the website booking.com or Kayak. For longer stays, and if you need more space and perhaps a kitchen and you want to see what it feels like to live like a local, well, go with the old Airbnb. And don't worry, I have more suggestions on the areas you can stay in and how you can book. That's all in the travel guide. What to see? Florence may be small, but it packs more in just a few blocks than most countries do into an entire capital. You gotta see the big ones. The Duomo, the Uffizi Art Gallery, and the Accademia for the real statue of David. But if you're here for longer, what I recommend for you, well, stroll the Boboli Gardens, relax, take a picnic there. Go over to the Santa Croce Cathedral to see the tombs where Michelangelo and Galileo rest. Or make your way up to Piazzale Michelangelo, get the whole view of Florence, and maybe even take in a sunset. Oh, and speaking of Galileo and Michelangelo, in Florence, even the dead are more cultured than some of us. And the markets, you gotta go to the markets. Mercato Centrale is great for a stroll and a quick bite to eat. But Sant'Ambrogio is where the real Florentines shop. And the mistake I spoke about earlier in this video that I made, well, on my first trip here, I only just gave myself one night. I barely had time to eat, let alone enjoy this city. Don't make that same mistake. Oh, I know we're buzzing through this quickly, but don't worry. I put together a travel e-guide that you can download, have on your phone, in your pocket, offline for when you're traveling around Florence. Information on how to get to and from Florence, where to stay, what to eat, suggested itineraries, all that's in there. It's called Florence Revealed. There's a link in the description. How long to stay? You can technically see Florence in 2 days, 1.5, but you'll be rushing it. So give yourself time to breathe in, eat, shop, stroll, explore. 4 or 5 days, especially if you want to get out in the countryside and see the neighboring cities like Pisa or Lucca, or explore the Chianti vineyards. If you want something unforgettable, well, look into renting a Vespa or a classic vintage Fiat 500 and drive out into the countryside. What to eat? Well, Florence is a foodie town, and you can't leave here without trying certain things. The schiacciata sandwich, oily, crunchy bread filled with all sorts of goodness. L'emprodotto, a sandwich made with cow's stomach. Yes, trust me, you gotta try it. It's been a street food here in Florence for 500 years. So I recommend going right over here to Sergio Paolini. Get the L'emprodotto classic. It has this salsa verde on it, on top of the cow's stomach. The bread is dipped in the sauce, bagnato. Oh yeah. As the Italians say, buonissimo.
Delicious, but messy.
It's no pack your pal.
Crazy.
Pappardelle al cignale, wild boar ragu on fresh pasta. Wow. Are you getting hungry? Bistecca alla Fiorentina, served rare whether you like it or not. And of course, it was invented here, so go crazy on gelato. If you're on a diet, well, I'm sorry, you're out of luck, because Florence is your villain origin story. What to drink? Well, this is wine country, so go crazy on the Chianti Classico. Explore the world of Super Tuscans, Bulgaris. When in doubt, just order a house red. You can't go wrong. And around 6 p.m., well, it's aperitivo hour. Spritz, olives, cold cuts. What more could you want? Okay, I hear you. If you say you want something stronger, we'll explore the world of Negroni. A drink that was invented here, that strong red concoction. A drink so strong, it comes with its own life advice. Travel tips and packing. Florence is walkable. You won't need a car to explore, but a comfortable pair of shoes. The cobblestone streets, well, they'll destroy your roller suitcase and your patience. Pack with you a basic understanding of some Italian. A simple buongiorno will go a long way. Shorts and flip-flops, well, no need for those, especially if you want to explore the cathedrals and churches. Dress smartish. I just want to add to that. I know you're on vacation, you want to be comfortable, but balance comfort with good sense. So maybe leave that full-blown NFL kit at home. And if you want to support a European football league, well, do so, but do it with caution. For instance, in Italy, if you're walking around with rival football gear, well, that could get you in trouble. So if you're in Florence wearing the Roma or Juventus soccer club shirt, well, be warned, the Fiorentina La Viola fans, well, they're very passionate.
Where are you guys from? United States?
Malaysia.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
I've been to Kuala Lumpur years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Langkawi as well. Nice to meet all of you. I love Malaysia.
Thanks for your videos.
Thanks for your videos. Yeah, exposing the scams and all that.
When to visit? You can come anytime, but here's the deal. In the summer, it's hot, like melt into the sidewalk hot. In the winter, it can be cold at times, sometimes really bad weather, and some places are closed for the winter Christmas holidays. So what I always recommend, it's the shoulder months, March, April, May, or in the autumn, September and October. Perfect weather, less expensive, and the locals are still in a good mood. Where to go to next? Well, head north to Bologna or Venice, or south to Rome or Naples. All those places are easily accessible by train. Places like Lucca, Pisa, Bologna, going on the train, there's no need to book in advance. But if you want to plan a high-speed rail trip, traveling along at 250 kilometers an hour to Milan or to Rome or to Naples, you want to plan in advance. So go to the Train Italia app. Book your tickets there, maybe a week in advance. That way you're gonna get a better price and a better view out the window. You can pick your seat. Or if you're already in Italy and you're near a train station, head to the train station and you can book it there in advance. Or take a car and go out into the countryside. Tuscany isn't going to explore itself. And hey, my mistake, remember we spoke about it at the beginning of the video? Don't make the same. Florence deserves more than a one-night stand. You just don't visit Florence, you inhale it like fresh schiacciata out of the oven. And don't eat here in Florence without watching this video first. See you there.